surrender, surrender my all, surrender, surrender my all, surrender, surrender my all. Lord, what I woulda do again? Don't know how I woulda face another day. Lord, when I look up on my dark days, fake face friends never stick around, they run away. Cried by myself, I was overwhelmed.
All right, this has been a busy morning, eh? So we're giving you some gospel music now, you know. All right. So Mekaiel is here. He's a gospel artist, a Trinidadian, right? And a singer, songwriter, producer. He does everything. Yeah? Chief cook and bottle washer. Mekaiel, it's good to have you here this morning.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
All right, so Mekaiel, let's talk a little bit about how did your journey begin into gospel music?
Well, started off in a singing family, and from there, you know, at one point didn't want to do music because, I mean, you grow up around it and you're like, okay, yeah, cool. And by the age of 16 was when I started to really feel the pull back again into music. And for better or for worse, I'm here now. Yeah. You know, pursuing this, doing this, 12 years now, 13, you could say by next month, but 12 years, you know, been doing this and grateful to God that I'm still here and active.
Yeah. You live here?
Yes, live in Trinidad. Yes.
And is this what you do?
Yes. So
full time?
Yes. So over the past 4 years, I can safely say that it's definitely been all that I do. Yes, I've been active for 12 years, but I've also been active in a lot of things behind the scenes and doing a lot. So keeping myself, you know, in the industry. But for the last 4 years, and that being because of COVID and whatnot too, I've just solely been having to lean on just what I do, which is music, my gospel music, going churches, going events, whatnot, and yeah.
So you have an album for us?
Yes. So I released my first ever album or a debut album because I would have had I like to call it a teaser or a taster in 2012. I would have put something out entitled Smile. But last year I was finally able to put out my debut album on my birthday, my 30th birthday, October 4th. And yeah, I'm grateful that I'm now able to come on and talk about it.
Yeah. So there are many genres, if I can put it that way, in gospel music. Of course, you have the R&B, you have the rapping, you have traditional gospel. What sort of genre do you participate in?
Yeah, so for me, it's a mixture of praise music, worship music, that soul or R&B styled gospel. So they usually call it contemporary gospel. So all of that meshed together, that is me. You know, if you want to put artists to it, a little of Kirk Franklin, a little of John Legend, and a little of Dietrich Haddon. Yeah. If you want to get some faces to the
Cook is a lot of energy, you know, Mekaiel. You have that kind of energy.
Yes, I do.
Mekaiel, boy, that energy of Cook. Could we hear some of what Mekaiel has for us? Not yet? All right. We'll get into that. We'll touch on it. I want to hear the lively ones, you know, the ones with a lot of energy. But I think, Mekaiel, that over the years we have seen really an explosion in gospel music. We have seen an explosion in interest too. And we have seen a lot of young people gravitate towards it.
Yeah. I mean, it's taken some time. And for me, I always say that we have a rich history when it comes to soca music, when it comes to calypso. But we also have a very rich history in gospel music in Trinidad and Tobago, which, when we're talking about original gospel music, we can start off with Ras Shorty and move from there. You know, when he created soca and decided, okay, when I'm creating this, I want to take this in the way of praising God. You know, so we start from there and we move forward. Man, we have a rich history when it comes to gospel music in Trinidad and Tobago.
Let's listen to this, Mekaiel. What are we listening to here?
So this is a single that's going to be dropping soon, entitled He's Been Good, featuring from Barbados, John Yard, and from Trinidad and Tobago, Sade Seeley. So He's Been Good is the name of the song.
Yeah. Let's listen to a bit of it.
And through all life's struggles, I will not fear.
Mekaiel, I'm hearing the John Legend voice, you know.
Yeah.
The seas there are flawed, I'll just take your hand. 'Cause you bring me over. Yes, you will. You fight my battles. Tell me be still.
Good energy, Mekaiel.
Yeah. Couldn't disappoint, I tell you, energy.
Yeah. But live music too, right?
Yes, so
live instruments.
instrumentation. So that would have kind of been one of the reasons why, outside of COVID-19 pushing a pause on the creation of the album, it would have been one of the reasons why also we took some time with the album, because every song on this album has live instrumentation on it. It was a goal of mine to, putting out this album, that it needed to have that. I could have gone the quick route of, hey, let's produce something on the computer, put this and that together, probably one instrument on one song, but a lot of the songs, live instrumentation. So this one here, live drums, guitars, bass, keys.
And we're hearing the weight of it and the quality of it.
Yeah.
What inspired this song in particular?
Well, sitting down with my producer, we discussed from the get-go what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted to tell the world and Trinidad and Tobago, which was, hey, don't give up, believe again. I know that it gets difficult at times. Trust me, even for me, it gets difficult at times, but don't give up. So a lot of the songs kind of lent itself to that. And then I realized there was a theme throughout, which was grace. So we titled the album Grace. And this song in itself was a combination of all the songs before, coming now and saying or reminding those that listen that, hey, he's been good. When we reflect and look back at everything we've been through and come out of, he's been good. God's been good.
Yeah. So do we have some other contributions from Mekaiel? All right. Surrender. Yeah. Let's hear a little bit of Surrender. Yeah, we're pulling that up, Mekaiel. So the album has been launched?
Yes, so the album was released on all streaming platforms and whatnot on my birthday, October 4th, last year. And from there, I've just been actively pushing out getting the word out that, hey, the album is here, the album is available. Go stream it, listen to it. And for those that still love to listen to music on CDs like I do, love physical media, yes, there are some physical copies available for pre-order. And you simply have to contact 319-9976, and from there get, all the directions as to how.
Let's take a little bit of Surrender.
Sun, moon, and the stars, all show the signs of your greatness. Where would I be without you? Won't last seconds without you. So I surrender my all, surrender my all, surrender my all, surrender my all. Lord, what I would I do again? Don't know how I would have face another day. Lord, when I look up on my dark days, fake face friends never stick around, they run away. Cried by myself, I was overwhelmed, cause I used my
Mekaiel liking the song, boy. Liking.
Remembering.
I like the flow, I like the flow.
This one features my good friend Bijan Pierre.
Yes.
And I'm smiling because I remember when we got his verse.
Right.
He would have been in studio when I was recording mine, and he was like, "Give me 2 days. I'm feeling something."
So who is doing the rap?
So Bijan Pierre is doing the rap, and he's doing it in a very Trinidadian, Caribbean, or local way, right? And that in itself was one of the things we wanted to achieve in the album too. That, many times persons say, well, if it's not gospel soca or gospel dancehall, it's not really local. It don't feel like local gospel. And I'm like, no, we can still give the world that Trinidadian sound, you know, and use the music that we've grown up on. You know, not all of us are good at the gospel soca.
Let's hear the flow. Let's hear the flow. I like the flow.
Only when I see your faces when all of my rainy days go. No, no.
I'm laughing, I'm smiling that Mekaiel is also smiling. He's feeling it, he's feeling it. We have a break? All right, we're going to a break. We're coming back.
Surrender, surrender my all, surrender, surrender my all, surrender.
Or the greatest song written to express your time. It still won't be close enough to let you know you're good, yeah. You're good, yeah.
God, you've been so good.
All right, so Mekaiel is still here with us. Of course, he's a gospel artist. We've been listening to some of the songs that he does have on his album. Good music, Mekaiel. But I get the feeling too, Mekaiel, that it is not only for a local market, but you intend to touch the international market too.
Yes, definitely. So, I mean, we've had one or two interviews in regards to abroad. We have some more lined up. And, you know, what we're doing is we're using some of the songs off of the album to do that. You know, not always you can, especially as an independent artist and an independent gospel artist, drop an album and, okay, it touches everybody one time, you know. So, like with He's Been Good. He's Been Good is dropping soon, and that in itself is the song that we're using as the catalyst for 2024 to get persons to be much more aware of, hey, album is already
Mekaiel,
out.
we have 30 seconds.
Yes.
Where can we get the album? Where can people get in touch with you?
Man, you can get the album on Apple Music, YouTube, Deezer, anywhere you listen to music, you can get it digitally. If you want to get the physical copy, 319-9976, and you'll get all the instructions from there. And, well, yeah, if you want to get me at your event or whatnot, call the same 319 number. And, I mean, shout-outs to Leisure Buyers of Oakville Collective, Shade Seeley for the vocal arrangement, to the singers that jumped onto the project, and part sponsorship in regards to helping with releasing this album to the Sports and Culture Fund of the Office of the Prime Minister. Man, my country, I love it. I'm here.
Congratulations, Mekaiel. Thank you for the music.
Nice
music, man.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to do it for our program for today. Remember that Emmy Prime comes up this evening. In the meantime, we leave you with this image. It's a view from the North Coast, I believe. Yeah? Leaving you with some more music from Mekaiel.